Have you ever wondered what happens to a person at death according to the Bible? This question has intrigued many, and understanding biblical teachings about death can provide comfort and clarity. The Bible provides a detailed account of what transpires when we depart from this earthly realm. Here's a glimpse. Upon death, our physical bodies commence a natural process of decomposition, as stated in Genesis 3:19 and Ecclesiastes 12:7. Returning to the very earth from which we were formed. Yet this is not the end. Rather, it's a transition. The Bible speaks of a grand resurrection, a time when our mortal bodies will be transformed into immortal ones, as described in John 6:44-54. This resurrection is not a reincarnation, where we return in successive earthly bodies, but a complete transformation. The Bible provides a clear picture of what happens to us when we pass away. So let's delve deeper into this fascinating topic. So, what exactly happens to our soul when we die? This question has intrigued humanity for centuries, and the Bible offers profound insights. It suggests that our soul, which is distinct from our body, embarks on a unique journey at the point of death. The term soul is often used interchangeably with spirit in biblical texts, and it represents our consciousness, emotions, and will. When the body dies, this soul or spirit separates from it, leaving the physical shell to return to the earth. But the journey of the soul doesn't end here. The soul enters a state known as Hades. Now, don't confuse Hades with the final hell, Gehenna. Hades is a temporary abode for the departed souls, mentioned 10 times in the New Testament. It's a transitory place distinct from Gehenna, which, according to scriptures, is the ultimate destination for the wicked and fallen angels. Now, Hades isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of place. It offers different experiences for the righteous and the wicked. Jesus' spirit, while his body was in the tomb, was in a part of Hades referred to as paradise, or Abraham's bosom. This suggests a blessed state for the righteous, a place of peace and comfort. Conversely, the wicked experience a starkly different reality in Hades. The rich man in the parable found in Luke 16 is depicted as being in torment. This illustrates the fate of the unrighteous in Hades, a place of discomfort and despair. But remember, Hades is a temporary state. When Jesus returns, he will bring the spirits of the righteous with him, and they will be reunited with their resurrected bodies. This event signifies the end of the temporal state of Hades and the beginning of a glorious new phase. Therefore, the Bible indicates that the soul has a distinct journey after our physical demise. It separates from the body, enters Hades, and experiences either peace or torment based on its righteousness. Ultimately, the soul awaits the return of Jesus and the final resurrection. This understanding of the soul's journey sheds light on the biblical perspective of life after death. But what happens to the righteous immediately after death? The New Testament offers enlightening insights. It suggests that the righteous, upon death, enter a state of blessedness with Christ. Let's delve into some passages that support this. Consider the martyrdom of Stephen in Acts 7:59. As he was dying, Stephen saw Jesus and asked him to receive his spirit. This request suggests an immediate transition to Christ's presence. Then there's Paul's desire, expressed in Philippians 1:23 and 2 Corinthians 5:8. Paul clearly preferred to depart this life to be with Christ, which indicates an immediate conscious presence with the Lord after death. The book of Revelation also lends its testimony. In Revelation 6:9 and 7, 9:14, the souls of martyrs and a great multitude are depicted as being in the presence of God. Finally, there's Paul's heavenly experience in 2 Corinthians 12:2-4. Paul's vision of being caught up to paradise, equated with the third heaven, further supports the post-death presence with God. While we may not be in heaven itself as prepared by Jesus in John 14, the scriptures we've examined show that we are in paradise and in the presence of Jesus after our deaths. So, what do we glean from all this? The Bible teaches that at death, while the body returns to dust awaiting resurrection, the soul enters Hades. But for the righteous, there's more to the story. This includes an immediate blessed presence with Christ in paradise. This state continues until the resurrection, when souls are reunited with their glorified bodies, culminating in the eternal state. when we will finally enter heaven, into that place Jesus has prepared for us. In conclusion, the Bible offers a comforting and hopeful view of death for the righteous, assuring a continual presence with Christ from death to eternity.